Welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans right here on the YouTube and the Twitch and wherever you get your podcast audio worldwide, folks. To my left, your right.
This person.
We've got Alicia joining me. How you doing?
I'm just super. Thanks for asking. How are you?
I'm good. I am good. It's been a bit of a week for me. On the tail end of some kind of cold, some kind of bug. But in the spirit of the weekend coming up sooner rather than later, I found this bad boy on an end cap. Never had one before, so we're trying it tonight because Pabst runs in my family. My dad worked for Pabst for over 30 years. Pabst kept the roof over our heads, and so I've tried, loyal, and I've tried different Pabst brands, whether it was Pabst or Jacob's Best or NA or Hams, whatever, different Pabst related ones over the years. I never had a light, and I think this is like what you mentioned before we went live. It's new marketing, so
Yeah.
It's a new light beer from Pabst. It's got 96 calories, 3.5 carbs, 4.2 alcohol. So just a nice light beer. It says America's quality light beer. So maybe we'll throw that in the hashtags and see if we can get a new sponsor out of Pabst. How about that? So... But yeah, first beer in ages. It's tasty, very tasty. But yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Sound off in the chat. Let us know you're with us. And Bill is
going to bed early tonight.
He is.
He's got an early flight.
He's got a lot of travel. He is traveling to Alberta, Canada, tomorrow early. So he'll be at Victory Road, and I'm even working till the start of the show, so I might miss a little bit at the beginning, but I'm gonna do my best to go live afterwards. We'll see what happens.
What day does it fall on?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, it is.
Right, because tomorrow is Friday.
Right.
It's kind of warped week for me.
Yeah, and then 2 weeks away from that, or just over 2 weeks away, is Bound for Glory, and that's the first pay-per-view we've had in a while on a Sunday. So that's going to be interesting. There's going to be some big stuff happening soon. So want to dive into the chat real quick. We got some tips here. We got from Punk. Thank you for the super sticker.
So
and for the super chat. Thank you very much. Popped in to say, hey, Team NXT and boo, TNA, boo. Wow.
Not a boo-boo. Stick your head doo-doo.
I wouldn't expect anything else from Team Punk. So thanks, Punk. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love.
Brand loyal.
Yeah, right? he's just, I think he's heel loyal in general.
Is this like a heels faces thing?
Is what?
Is this like a heels faces invasion?
Not
NXT
well,
is faces and there's too many single letters.
It's no, I know what you meant. It's Trick is definitely the heel in this.
Well, it's like there's heel. It gets complicated. There's layers to this onion.
It's lots. Well, yeah, because you had heels and faces from TNA show up at NXT to really kick off this.
Hey, it's like siblings. Hey, we hate each other, but don't you dare talk shit about my sibling.
Right. Yeah. Family's going to defend
I may
family.
call him an ass face, but don't you do it.
Right.
I like it.
I'm the only one allowed to call right. And so yeah. I mean, you had Kazarian fighting alongside Victoria Crawford, fighting alongside the Angel Warriors, fighting alongside the Inspiration, so you had a little bit of everything. Yeah, you had
Yeah.
Maclin, Mance Warner was there. I'm not going to go through the whole list. If you want to hear mine and Bill's thoughts on the invasion, we did do a rundown of everything that happened on Tuesday. And for those of you that watched it, thank you so much. We had some great numbers. We've had some more subs throughout the last week. So welcome to all
Lovely.
those who are new
Greetings
here.
and salutations.
Join well, as Bill likes to say, welcome to the party, pal. So we're old school that way. Little diehard in there because we're diehard TNA fans. So cheers to you.
I have coffee.
But yeah, lots happening. We got Victory Road tomorrow night. Bound for Glory is just weeks away. This invasion is really starting to pick up steam. And sides are going to start. There's going to be people starting to take sides. And some people I think, are going to remain a little more neutral. So it's going to be interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So have you, now I know you don't watch NXT, Alicia, but have you seen any clips, seen anything from it from Tuesday at all?
Just everybody united in the ring at NXT. Otherwise, I don't know what happened.
Okay, so you saw like some of the snapshots from it. Okay. Mayor's not wasting any time in the chat. He says, let's get Alicia's opinion on you know who. All right, so we'll get this out of the way, because it is controversial and we don't want to drown out the rest. We don't want to drown out the rest of the episode. We got a lot to cover tonight, but we do know that there was some big news that came out over the course of this week, namely about Masha Slamovich and her relationship with her boyfriend, or should we say former boyfriend, and the allegations that are going along with it. I have not seen details. We are not going to dive into details. This is not the place for that. We'll leave that to people on social media that want to look at it, share it, whatever. But I do want to get your opinion on this, Alicia, and then I'll talk about it a little bit. What do you think about the allegations that have? And I say allegations because everything is. I'm not saying it didn't happen.
Well, that's how it. You're right. That's what it legally, for obvious reasons, you have to say certain things because that's what they are. So far as allegations, there is an internal investigation, and whatever happens after that is whatever. I guess I'll just say what I was saying in the chat before we went live. Domestic abuse affects everybody. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. You can be in a situation where you are with an abusive partner, and if that's the case, seek help. And just try and get out of it if you can. But this is serious. I don't want to see any jokes about it, but other than that, we just really have to see. But it's hard when we just got to remember that celebrities are people too, and
yeah,
it happens.
It's
sad.
it's real life, yeah. And when it happens, it is sad. And yeah, it sucks. It's like, our whole crew is, all about the rise of, Masha Slamovich and what she's done in her career. I interviewed her, so that, I feel proud on that, and for the podcast. And then you hear stuff like this, and it sucks. It absolutely sucks. It's um all in all, I could say, the company's going to do what the company's going to do. There's nothing we can do about it. Only thing we can do is hope that if you do want to support people involved, is you hope that they seek both sides, whatever, seek help, for what they did or what they have gone through, you know, either in both ways, um, and that's all we could do, from outside bystanders, fans, whatever, So, we'll stay on top of it as far as news wise. We're not going to dive into the details of it. We'll have to see what happens with Masha's career going forward. I know that she is not going to be a part of Victory Road, so I don't know if they're going to make another last minute match for Ash or if they're just pulling the match all together. I'm not sure. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we just, that's about all we wanted to really just touch on.
In a situation like this, you got to handle it with some tact and consideration. And,
Exactly.
That's all we should just leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just respectfully as possible. Yeah. So yeah. We'll see what happens. Next, we're going to go through the current card. We'll go through the card now. That way I don't forget later, because God knows I've been guilty of that before. It's like, yeah, we're going to go through the card at the end of the show, and then you don't. So we're going to go through it now and some of the new matches that have been added to Victory Road, and then we'll dive into tonight's show. All right, so for Victory Road, the current matches are, it says faction leaders will collide at Victory Road. So we got Moose from the System versus Mustafa Ali of Order 4. And, well, they talked tonight on the show about leaving their, teammates behind and doing this one-on-one. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. Let's see. We also got the X Division Championship on the line. This might be the headliner. Not really sure how they're going to go about this, because there is no World Championship on the line. We'll have to wait and see. But this one certainly could be. It's going to be a banger. Myron Reed going after Leon Slater's TNA X Division Championship. We got the Elegance brand defending the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championships against the Inspiration. It's going to be a lot of fun. Frankie Kazarian going after the TNA International Championship defended by Steve Maclin. Is Jake Something going to be involved? And we'll get into that discussion a little later, too. Joe Hendry is looking to be cleansed of TNA by Eric Young. We'll see what Eric Young's got in store for him. And then
I'm fantasy booking. Sorry.
What's that?
I'm fantasy writing storylines that are never going to happen. I'm sorry.
Nice. Like Cross is going to show up, right?
No, not even that. When
okay.
you said that Eric Young is looking to cleanse Joe Hendry, and I was like, that's going to be the moment. But I know not to get ahead of myself.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mayor. Yeah. So the winner chicken dinner. The winner of the Mustafa Ali match gets the advantage in the Bound for Glory hardcore war that's going to take place between Order 4 and the system. So thank you for that detail. I can always depend on Mayor to steer me on track there. What else we got here? All right, so the new matches added Mike Santana, the number one contender to Tricky Williams, is going to be facing NXT's Ridge Holland because apparently Trick Williams got Ridge Holland to attack Mike Santana last week. That's what happened. And that I think, honestly, that's the spark that ignited some of this invasion stuff. So certainly part of it. And we got the hometown man and Matt Cardona going up against the Nemeths. That should be fun. We got triple threat, kind of X Division style here. Cedric Alexander versus Trey Miguel versus Zachary Wentz. So 2 rascals in the mix here. That's going to be on the countdown. There's also going to be on the countdown to Victory Road, First Class Penthouse, brought to you, of course, by AJ Francis. And his guest is going to be Matt Hardy of the Hardys. So that's going to be fun. Of course, we know, sadly, Jeff can't make the trip.
Well,
it is what it is, but at least they didn't do some big, okay, we're going to write him off again. No, they're just, the fans ain't stupid. They know what's going on. Matt's going, Jeff's staying at home, whatever. So, and, we didn't have some big thing happen at the end of the episode tonight between Team 3D and the Hardys to lead anything into Victory Road either. So that's fine. That would have been, that would have been way too easy, but they kept it clean. They just did their negotiating, and we'll get into that in a bit. All right. So yeah, it looks like a fun card for Victory Road. Some titles on the line. We'll have to wait and see who's going to headline. Who do you guys think is going to headline this event? Let us know in the chat. All right. So for tonight's event, get up my notes here. This is actually going to go pretty quick. This episode flew by. We're starting out with Cedric Alexander and Leon Slater versus Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel of the Rascals. Now, Myron Reed is the number one contender. He's on commentary. Alicia, what'd you think of this opening match?
Very good and energetic, Very exhibition-y. I'm sorry, couldn't think of a more clever way of saying that.
Exhibition-y. That's perfect. I like it. That's good.
You can't go wrong putting neither of these teams together in a match because clearly there's a lot of skill and athleticism going on. A lot of flying and fun moves.
Oh yeah. yeah, you got one of the best tag teams between Wentz and Miguel. Miguel looks great. He's back in, tip top form.
Mm-hmm.
And this new team of Slater and Alexander is interesting. You've got kind of the young Padawan versus quite the old veteran of the ring, Cedric Alexander. So
I'm only slightly suspicious.
It is a little.
I'm
It's
only
good.
slightly.
What's going to be interesting is if anyone comes out to support, their teammates at Victory Road. Like if Cedric Alexander comes out with Leon Slater, or if the Rascals come out with Myron Reed, then things might get a little hairy. We'll see. I don't know. Can we trust Cedric Alexander? I don't know. Is he going to be a good mentor to Leon Slater, or is he going to lead him down a questionable path, kind of like Kaz is doing with Jake Something right now? We'll have to see. We got Gia Miller backstage with King Kaz and Jake Something talking about the main event for tonight, going up against Steve Maclin and Mr. Anderson. Looking forward to that.
Is he? You think he's gonna do the thing? The thing.
I was hoping. They're
gonna save it for the Victory Road, right?
Well, I don't think Mr. Anderson is going to be at Victory Road.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's just the main event of tonight. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I guess that's that then.
But yeah, classic Mr. Anderson stuff. Then we get a shot from earlier in the day. Eric Young stops Santino Marella in the parking lot, and always calling him a puppet. I found that kind of interesting. He was like, he's talking about making this match against Joe Hendry, and he's going to cleanse him from TNA and whatever, and make the match for Victory Road. He's like, call your corporate bosses because you're a puppet. Make the match happen because you're a puppet. And it's like, man, I mean, he was ruthless on Santino here. I felt a little bad for him. Santino's like, I'd love to fire you, but I can't right now, or whatever,
Well, that's Eric Young for you. When he's good, he's good. When he's bad, he's better.
When he's bad, he's just nasty.
He's just nasty.
So, but yeah, I think I still think Eric Young has something special up his sleeve for Victory Road.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's bringing someone new into his fold, someone new in TNA. I don't know. But this cleanse, I don't know. This can't be good.
I'm sure he's got some sage. That's all it's gonna be.
Somewhat.
Some sage.
Some sage, yeah.
It's some sage.
Next we got Jody Threat versus Victoria Crawford. This was an interesting one. Jody Crawford, basically saying to Crawford, no, I don't want you to mentor me. Then it starts this little rivalry between the two. Fun little match. It has also brought the return of Tessa Blanchard. What'd you think of this, Alicia?
The match was okay. I missed the last part somehow, though. I'm not sure what I was doing at the time, but I definitely walked out of the room and missed the most important part, which was the return of Tessa. Hopefully it improves from here now that she's back. because the storyline, like I don't want to go too into it because I seem to be negative towards it a lot. But this storyline's been lacking a lot, in my personal opinion, and it's not doing anybody any favors.
I hear you. It's lacking Tessa.
Well, no, that it's like the interesting part is supposed to be Gia, and right, like so. I guess I don't know. I don't fucking work there. I don't know.
Well, she definitely is a part of it, as far as, and she's actually the one that called for Tessa to return. So,
yeah,
that's interesting in itself.
So of course, there's shenanigans, and then it's gonna get Gia all fired up, and then I think it'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're definitely gonna see some sparks fly tomorrow night at Victory Road. I can't wait for that.
Which be spicy.
Which could lead to something very interesting happening at Bound for Glory. So we'll see. That's just a few short.
Does.
Yeah. Next, so Victoria Crawford gets the win here after Tessa returns, distracts Jody Threat. So this is it's actually a big win for Victoria Crawford here. So then she runs off with Tessa, like, kiss my butt, whatever. Joe Hendry kind of responding here to Eric Young wanting the match. So obviously Joe Hendry is going to say yes. And kind of interesting. He says here that Eric Young used to be a bit of a mentor to him, but then things changed once Joe Hendry got real popular.
Well,
yeah. Which
he's just jealous of me.
There you go.
So jelly. He's got to go to jelly school.
Eric Young's definitely got some jealousy issues. So
I don't think it's that.
You don't think so? I just think he just can't stand how goody he is.
I think he sees through the falsetto. He wants to peel away at wherever he can find a crack and get to what's really underneath the facade of Joe Hendry.
Oh, could be.
Well, it's like I've been saying. It's like I think it's time that Joe Hendry gets an actual heel run.
He might get one before he.
Yeah. I think he's always been the secret werewolf. So I don't know if you've ever played that game, but
no, I don't know what that is.
All right, it's a card game, but anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like just a wolf in sheep's clothing. Because, I said, when he first came in, I've always had a bone to pick. Is that's some heel shit that he came in with, even though he was giving that false
Oh, the big
Homelander
smile
vibes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's about as heelish as it gets. Is
Homelander. Right, fucking Homelander. Jeez.
He is. Oof. Yeah. If you're not watching the Boys show on Prime Video, oof, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
It's messy.
It is. Oh, it's nasty. It's nasty. Yeah.
It's one of those shows that you have to binge watch it, but it's every episode is why the fuck are you guys doing any of this? Why the fuck are you doing any of this?
Right.
What
because
was the reason? What was the reason?
We're so used to the DC universe and or the Marvel universe and how polished it is.
Cookie cutter and generic and formulaic it is. Yep.
And then you start watching The Boys, and you see some guy with I can't even say it.
You can't even say it.
I can't even say it.
It's so bad.
Can't even say it. Oh, it's just gross.
And violent. It's very violent. It's like Peacemaker is pretty violent too, but
yeah. That one I have not dove into yet, but it's on my list.
I haven't seen the second season, but I thought the first season was actually pretty good. I'm not a big fan of John Cena, but that I will say he did a really good job in.
Okay.
The whole cast is really good. Like, yeah, it's funny. A lot of immature jokes.
Oh yeah,
Silly.
yeah. A lot of. I hear the soundtrack's pretty good too. It's right up my alley.
It's very
Nice. All right. So then we get a system promo aimed at Order 4. And this is where I think Moose tells Mustafa Ali to leave his
correct.
His cronies at home and just show up alone tomorrow night. And then and then we figure out whoever wins this one. I think that might have been in the next one with Mustafa Ali. I think he's actually the one that said it. So whoever wins that one is going to have the advantage in the hardcore war match at Bound for Glory. So that's just going to be nuts. Now, I didn't know too much about this going into it, or they didn't promote much about it. So this one kind of you just found out on a whim who was going to be in it as it happened. Excuse me. All right, so we got this qualifier for the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match at Bound for Glory. The deal with this one is it's a battle royal style match, and whoever wins it gets the coveted number 20 spot in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match. Whoever is the last eliminated out of everyone before the winner gets the number 1 spot and has to try to fight their way all the way through the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. So, I'll just quickly go over order of the elimination here. AJ Francis was first, which I found pretty funny.
Last of the ring and first out.
Yeah. He
deserved. He was such a dick.
Yeah, he's got the biggest mouth, and he actually got sprayed by Rosemary, and that was his downfall right there. Mara Sade was
actually. I just want to point out that she misted his glasses, so in all technicality, it didn't affect him.
Oh,
so unless those glasses were some kind of like fake lens, which they were sunglasses. So how do you do that? It is actually really funny if you think about it.
Yeah, so if he takes off his glasses, he's good. He's still a mess.
Good. Yeah, he's protected. He's gonna have ink all over his face, but he had sunglasses on, so it didn't go in his eyes.
That is funny.
But
that's usually the thing. It's like you're blinded, and So, yeah.
He could have just taken the glasses off. He would have been fine, but instead he kept them on and got kicked out. It's great. That's comedic genius right there.
It is. And that's why I'm a big fan of AJ Francis. It's
good sport that man is. I'm not
right?
Yeah.
All right, so next we got Mara Sade, Killer Kelly, and Rosemary. The Hometown Man and Cardona both got eliminated at the same time, thanks to Ryan Nemeth. Man, that Ryan Nemeth was just a tool in the whole thing. Just he spent like the whole match outside, just eliminating people, and man,
doing snake things,
snaky things. Yes, Zaya Brookside, and then finally Ryan gets his. And the last two in the ring were Lei Ying Lee and Mance Warner. Well, Mance Warner eliminates Ying Lee. So she's got the not very coveted number one spot of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Mance Warner, though, on the other hand, has the number 20 spot coming up at Bound for Glory. So
Which makes sense because, like, with that footage from the invasion of NXT, it seemed like Mance was the center man in that standing in the ring shit. So maybe they're gonna start moving him in a direction towards a belt or being a more you might get a face switch for him and Steph.
It could be. You're just not going to see them in Santino's office anytime soon. I don't have to say why. We know why. But Steph DeLander was in NXT. She was with Mance walking backstage during that episode.
Well,
she just didn't get physical. She just didn't get physical with everyone. That's
through all. Reposts, because Steph DeLander is on Deathmatch Elite on Facebook or whatever. So people talk about her and what her and Mance are doing on TNA or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were saying how she responded via Twitter. I don't have Twitter, so I don't know. And was saying, like, she was the one who was like, "Oh, I'm bringing my crew," like, getting this shit started. So
okay, yeah, I saw a couple of responses when things happened the week before, but I didn't see a lot of, I didn't see all the social media posts from this person, that person,
Like I said, I didn't see it firsthand. I just saw it just by chance, someone reposting a picture, a screen cap of it on Deathmatch Elite.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't find, like, unless I'm like deep looking any other social media app, I don't really see news unless it's like big news and like that certain discussion forums are talking about it. But I don't have Twitter, so I don't. That's where everything happens, is Twitter.
Yeah.
I'm good. My mental health is good without it. Thanks.
Right. I don't blame you. I use it for promotional stuff, and that's about it.
Yeah. Not worth it.
No.
Hellscape. It's a hellscape. It's full of bots. You're arguing with bots. They're not real people.
Right?
It's not real. Get off the fucking internet.
Is that who keeps bugging me? It's horrible.
Unless you're that one crazy guy.
Yeah, right. All right. So Mance wins that. Next, we got the Bioflex injury report, and this is probably the first time in several weeks we got 3 positive pieces of news from the Bioflex crew. So Moose got cleared for his match for Victory Road.
Suspected.
And Santana got cleared for his match at Victory Road.
Good thing. Otherwise, what would we call these matches for?
Right?
Good timing on the healing, guys.
Yes.
Oh, and
and Mr. Anderson from his attack from last week is cleared for his main event match tonight. So.
Wow, miracle. That Bioflex stuff does wonders. Is it for, like, what is it? Is it like muscle cream or something?
I think it's...
It would be helpful if they had told us a little bit of informational advertising on the Bioflex.
I think if you go to the website, it says what it is, but I think it's more equipment than anything.
Oh.
It's not just like rubbing...
Really?
I
thought it was like Ben Gay or something.
I was going to say, I don't think it's just like a Ben Gay. Yeah.
I'm looking at Bioflex.
Like Icy Hot or something.
I thought it was Icy Hot. Some Tiger Bomb. Jeez.
Right.
What is right?
I
It's
love I love me some roll on icy hot. Let me tell you, before work, after work, I live by it. And I don't have to smell like Ben Gay. There, so
I can't find it. Is it two separate? Is it one word?
it's well if you go to the main page. Oh wait, there is a that's a great picture of Anderson. Um, it's all one word. Bioflex. Bioflex. If you go to it,
From where
um,
though? On TNA's?
yeah, there's if you go to the bottom of the website, if you scroll down, there's like a sponsor section.
Okay.
It's a whole line. Okay, so
It's-
yeah, it looks like it's all pieces of equipment.
well, all right. That's
Heal deeper, live brighter. Okay.
oh, some infrared. Well, it's definitely not icy hot.
There's science behind it. There's okay. So there's Wave Nano. I'm not sure what that
That
is.
is a price point.
Wave Zone. Is that like tanning stuff?
No, it's infrared.
Oh, okay. Oh, and the red is supposed to like be healing or something, right? Or something like that.
I, sir.
Just it looks like a bunch of tanning stuff. I don't know. Anyways,
It's tanning stuff.
thank you, Bioflex. My tan is
Because
kicking
I
in.
was looking on Google and this did not come up at all. It was all like supplements and vitamins and stuff like that.
Well, that might be part of it. Um,
No, because then yeah,
well,
I don't
there's bundles on here and everything.
know. It's
Yeah,
expensive.
I'd have to like really.
In this economy, ugh.
Well,
Enjoy it though. Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's not cheap stuff, but for those that are really looking for the next level in what's called red light therapy, says it's a game changer. So hey, all right. Oh, here
Well,
we
I know.
go.
Oh,
It
yeah, sorry.
it's helps with it can help boost your energy, you sleep better, muscle recovery, skin health, reduce pain, clarity, and mood. Interesting. Well, thank you, Bioflex, for helping our guys. But yeah, you go to the bottom of the TNA website. There's Zonify, A Game, the hydration drink. There's the Markovic Estates. That's that. They had a special drink at the last pay per view or something like that. I don't know.
Definitely not icy hot.
No,
I'm like, I feel kind of sad about it.
it's,
That's all right.
it costs thousands of dollars though, so it's got to be doing something.
It's external icy hot,
It is.
not for this. Well, I guess I don't know. Moving on.
Yes. Next we
Now that
have
I
some.
hyperfixated.
We get the roundup of the big news that came out about the Hall of Fame inductions for Bound for Glory. Carlos
Very good
Silva,
picks.
they picked them all right. They've got Mickey James
Yep.
is going to be one of them, and the other
Yep.
is the team of the beautiful people.
Yep and yep. Well deserved. It's like
Very.
those are some icons in TNA women's history. So it's always nice to see them get their just desserts.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Uh,
They're the ones that really kicked off the Knockouts brand, you know?
well, that group of women redefined women's wrestling for that era of time, because you got to think the early 2000s, which is really when these women were starting to become prominent in TNA. TNA
Mm,
was featuring women on an actually athletic standard, whereas WWE was still doing diva contests and shit.
yeah.
Like, and there's nothing wrong with that history, but it just goes to show that TNA has always been the pinnacle for women's wrestling. For me personally, because I'd been watching since the beginning. So
Oh, yeah.
to see
Yeah.
these women evolve, and then you flip over to the other channel and they were still doing like bra and panties matches, it was just kind of like, wow, somebody's got their priorities straight.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. They went old school and they're like, okay, we're going to feature a bunch of different characters, but guess what? They're going to kick ass in the ring.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And they had
TNA,
sex appeal that it was every bit as much as the sex appeal, but they could actually kick ass in the ring. Like, they could actually wrestle.
there
They
you
were
go.
trained professionals. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. From ODB to the beautiful people to Mickey James that started out in NWA TNA, went to WWE, and then came back and really ignited it. You had Victoria being a part of that too.
As
Um,
Tara, yep, when she left WWE, she became Tara.
what's the one that she was in WCW, but she came to TNA. She was the they call her the Scream Queen,
Oh, Daphne.
Daphne.
RC.
Daphne, yeah, yeah. Daphne was a big part of that. Um, yeah,
Uh, yeah.
so many. Yeah.
And that's not even counting the names that like even made brief appearances. It's like every woman who had some kind of standing on the indies was like featured at some point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even in smaller roles, even if they weren't signed, it's like it's just it really was. As a female wrestling fan, the TNA was the pinnacle.
Absolutely.
Loved both at the time.
Oh, sure.
There obviously were names who were etching out their own way, like Trish Stratus and Lita and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But prior to that, it was bleak, fucking sad
Oh, yeah. It was.
for many years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It didn't go back to old school wrestling for quite a while. So yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah. So we're gonna have a great Hall of Fame uh, class this year at Bound for Glory.
well deserved.
Um,
It's
then
the
we
late
get.
only class. I love that.
It is something a little different, eh?
Mhm.
Um, Next, we got the Road to Glory. Now, this is part one. Part two, I'm guessing, is going to be next week. Uh, Talking about Santana and his road to Bound for Glory. Now, we saw something similar to this before, but it does feel a little different because the last time he did this, it was more about winning it for his hometown. This one seems a little more personal, maybe. I don't know. What do you think about this promo? That it wasn't even Mike Santana talking. I was trying to figure out who the heck was narrating this, and I think I got it.
Uh,
I think it was the Sinister Minister was narrating it.
I didn't catch. Yeah, I couldn't tell, to be fair, because he wasn't. I couldn't tell.
Yeah. It
Um,
it sounded like Kevin Sullivan, but Kevin Sullivan isn't with us anymore. He passed away last year. So
oh yeah, well, obviously, clearly it wasn't him then,
yeah.
unless. Anyway, I don't know. I just feel it fit how my Santana's promos tend to go, and it's very deep rooted and from the heart. And you're getting who he is as a person. That's like the vibe that you tend to get from those, is that you're getting him and everything he has to offer, and it's good. I no complaints.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, we'll get part 2 next week. Next we get the final negotiations in the ring, which it's weird how they put it that way. Usually you just call it a contract signing, but it was a little deeper than that this time.
This was opening up the doors to Nostalgia Hall, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, this personally wasn't for me.
Oh, you didn't dig this?
I didn't. No, because it
Okay.
hasn't been. You know, like it's. So how do I put this? Because I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, but it's like I'm
No,
sure a
whatever.
lot of people are obviously clearly excited for this match, and that's awesome. But for me, without a certain other group, this is kind of one of those nostalgia for the sake of nostalgia. Not really anything, like not actual nostalgia. Just remember when, but without those other guys. Remember, but without those other guys.
Yeah. You're talking about Christian and
Yeah. I mean, Edge and Christian, obviously,
yeah.
because it's like the whole bit is remember tables, ladders, and chairs, but we're just gonna do ladders and tables.
It's just tables.
And I'm an asshole, and I'll be the first to admit it. And I'm sorry that, to me, like I get the love of nostalgia in wrestling, but for me, it tends to be suffocating.
Yeah, I hear
Like,
you there.
it's
Like how many?
it's like a cop out to a certain degree, because it's always like remember when. Well, here's them 20 some odd years later, gonna do it again.
Yeah.
And it'll be fun. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to piss in everybody's Cheerios, but
No, you can have your opinion on it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
For me, Nostalgia Hall I just like to close the doors and peek in every once in a while, but I don't need to live in Nostalgia Hall.
You don't have to have that one last match.
No, because I feel like that match happened 30 times over.
Yeah, it happened a few times. Certainly,
it happened a few times.
Yeah.
But it's good, especially obviously Devon and Bubba are bully. Bubba bully. Are going to be hanging it up probably soon. So I get it for the sake of that. But I feel like if you're truly going to do it right, that's why y'all got to get along. So you can do monumental shit like this, and everybody can pat each other on the back and then go back to hating each other for the rest of time.
Right.
Sabotage everybody's fucking fun.
Yeah. It's. I mean, everyone's in pretty decent shape. It looks like Devon's lost some weight, so that's great to see.
Well, everybody looks great, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's good. Again, it'll be fun, but for me, it's just I don't live in Nostalgia Hall.
So what you're saying is it's not going to be a high point of Bound for Glory for you.
No, it won't.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. I got you.
Sorry, guys.
So, but yeah, it was interesting. They went back and forth. They had their negotiations. Uh, they Team 3D wanted it to be fair on their part, as because they're like, okay, if we're doing this, we want something from you guys, and um, so the Hardys decided to put the belts on the line, and I did not think it was going to be like that, but they did. They did. They made it about the titles, and they also made it a little more personal. Like, hey, if we win, you get to shake our hand and tell the world that we're the best. And we're going to do it in a tables match, and that was what it took to get Deep Bully and Devon to sign up for it. So, excuse me. So, yeah, sound off in the chat. Are you digging this? Are you on board for this? Is this going to be a highlight for Bound for Glory for you? Or you're just kind of like, all right, it's a match. We'll see what happens. Let us know.
Where'd it go? I can't click comments, but critical sings. Are we forgetting this is Devon's retirement match? No, because I had no idea.
Oh, yeah.
You see?
This is supposed to be
Devon's. Get lost in the sauce?
This is supposed to be Devon's last match, yeah.
Which I was under that impression at the 1,000 episode that was his last match.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, I mean, it also, I mean, if this is supposed to be his last match, then how the heck are they going to win the titles? And how do you win the titles and not defend them? And if it's your last match, and you could go down that rabbit hole too. I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
That'd be fun. I mean, either way, like, my opinion's my opinion. Don't let that affect how you're gonna enjoy it, because most of you are probably gonna enjoy it. So, like,
yeah. I mean, for what it's worth, look, the Hardys have been killing it, and I think it is.
Everybody looks great. I'm sure it's going to be a really good match, and everybody's gonna do their best and put on a hell of a show. But not the targeted demographic. Yeah,
and you just hope that everyone comes out of it healthy, and that it's not why did we do this, so
everybody's looking great and in shape and healthy. This is coming from a deathmatch wrestling. I love deathmatch wrestling, right? But I always worry about every fucking person in those matches, because holy shit, like, what if they get seriously hurt? Like,
right. Yeah, you want to see some wild stuff, but you don't want anybody to lose their freaking head over it.
Right? I know, absolutely not. You don't want to see people get seriously injured, especially because everybody with a brain knows that healthcare in wrestling isn't great and not provided by many companies. So, like, you don't want to see something that could potentially career harming.
No.
So, and I'm a person, I care. I don't want to see people hurt, but goddamn, I love deathmatch wrestling. Feminine rage. Feminine rage.
And that's why we keep her around, is for Alicia's, feminine rage.
Because of my anime glasses.
Oh, yeah. So there's that, and then Order 4 has their promo to kind of counter the system, and they're like, "Oh, we're so tired of the system," and blah 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 blah, and we're gonna end you guys, and you can trust that, and whatever. It's
I'm excited for this confrontation.
It's
anybody's game. It's really going to be anybody's game, because, like, both teams are super hot right now. whether you love him or you hate him.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so, like, this is going to turn into, I don't know, I want to kind of draw it out a little bit. Like, I feel like it's kind of going too fast and I'm not getting enough. Like,
well,
I'm greedy.
No, I hear you. We're getting the one-on-one tomorrow. So we're getting that. What's going to be interesting is if everybody else can stay in back and do as they're told.
I think they should start brawling in the back.
Ooh. And bring it out to the match.
Wouldn't that be funny? It's like, oh, everybody's banned, but then shit starts going awry backstage that, like, somehow affects the match. Like,
could be.
Could
be. And it's just going to amp up stuff for Bound for Glory 2 weeks later.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
I fucking know.
We'll see. Main event time.
Already? Wow, we actually.
I know.
Wow.
I know. They gave the main event a decent amount of time. They started the entrances at like 20 something after. So yeah, it was all right. Maclin, Steve Maclin and Mr. Anderson versus King Kaz and Jake Something. And you know, Maclin's you can tell Maclin's he's not just a badass, he's a fan of wrestling. And he was in Mr. Anderson's corner because there was no big mic drop spotlight thing for Mr. Anderson, and Mr. Anderson looked visibly a little bummed about it, but Steve Maclin was like, hold on, I got you. Went outside, got a chair, brought it in. He stood on the chair with the microphone and handed it to Mr. Anderson. So it was like, oh, okay. So we had that little bit of nostalgia too, because it's been, they said, almost 10 years since Mr. Anderson's been in a TNA ring. And I know his exit wasn't very, very smooth. You know, he wasn't very happy, but this was great to see. I'm a huge Mr. Anderson
redemption
fan.
Arc.
It is, and I said this on the live reaction. I said, if this is the last time I get to see Mr. Anderson in a TNA ring, I'm good. I'm happy with it because it was a happy homecoming. You know. And he's from Wisconsin. He's one of my, he's got, say, like, local favorites,
Oh, he's your hometown man?
Yeah. Yeah, there's him, there's Austin Aries from Milwaukee. I like Ciampa is great too. He's originally from Milwaukee. And I kind of lump CM Punk into that too, even though he's from Chicago. But whatever,
Who?
Hey, he got his start in TNA too. So
I thought it was Ring of Honor.
Oh, it was NW. Well, it was an interesting.
It was time. One of them. It was an interesting time. That's what I like to see. That's a good save. It was an interesting time.
It was, well, see, NWA TNA was doing shows at the same time that MLW was starting as well.
See, I never knew. I only am familiar with MLW as Billy Corgan's thing. So I wasn't aware of it prior to him.
You mean Corgan and NWA?
Oh, see, I don't fucking know. What are you listening to me for? Why am I on this show?
I just try to help.
It's the that was 5 years ago. It was 30 years.
It's been a bit. It's been a bit. Yeah. Oh, Armin in the chat. What's up, Armin? Yeah, Silas Young, also from Milwaukee. Yeah, Beer City Bruiser. No, he doesn't count because he moved away. He lives in BFE somewhere, and No, he doesn't count. He moved away. He abandoned our city. So,
Ugh.
no, he doesn't
Right.
count. Yeah. No love for Beer City Bruiser. Even though he tried like hell to do the Crusher gimmick in Ring of Honor. Anyways. Kaz and Jake Something versus Maclin and Mr. Anderson. What did you think about it?
I was surprised by the ending, but I might not be surprised with the next bout. I don't know.
Are you talking about when Kaz faces Maclin tomorrow night?
Yeah. I thought I was predicting this. I thought this was a pretty straight through for Kaz, but now I'm like, oh man, but sometimes I'm wrong. Like sometimes they do this where they're like, oh, just before we're going to give them a loss before they get the big. I don't know. It was good. Right. It was a good match. Don't let my confusion on it take away from it at all. It was actually a very good match. Again, you put Kaz and Maclin in anything, and it's going to be good. Throw in Jake Something, who again I feel is on the rise and needs more of a push. And of course, returning Mr. Anderson, Mr. Wisconsin Anderson.
Yeah, it was nice to have Mr. Anderson come back and have his team get a win.
Yeah.
Whereas typically the champ loses right before the bout and he wins at the event. And I think that's what you were expecting.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But we didn't get that tonight. We got a big win for Mr. Anderson and Maclin. So that's just going to infuriate Jake Something and Kaz even more. So, and I don't think Mr. Anderson's going to be in Steve Maclin's corner tomorrow. So it might be a rough night at the office for Maclin.
Yeah. Something might have to be putting that work in. So.
Yeah. We'll see how bulletproof Maclin really is. So, all right, but that is the episode. Tomorrow night is Victory Road, and then 2 weeks away on Sunday, that weekend, is Bound for Glory. And there's going to be a lot of stuff happening tomorrow night that's going to reflect on that. So, make sure you guys tune in for that tomorrow because I think there's going to be some significant things happening, and it's going to be a fun card. So watch it on TNA Plus or wherever you guys are going to watch it, and I will do my best to get home in a decent amount of time so I can watch it and review it. Bill, of course, will be there live. Alicia, will you be watching and or joining me for the review?
Probably not.
Okay.
Because it is Friday movie night with my husband.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, twist his arm and tell him you got this great movie called Victory Road.
Victory Road. I got this great. You wait till you see it.
See what I did there?
Right. Yeah.
It's about these guys that go to Canada and they have to wrestle and
basically give them the plot to Ready to Rumble.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, yes, Armin. And the local favorite that is now currently growing up in front of our eyes as we speak, Cal Hero. Thank you. Yes. In fact, I saw his dad at my store the other day. So, yeah, a little starstruck on that one. I was like,
whoa.
So, yeah. So, all right. So, yeah, tune in to Victory Road, and then following Victory Road, we'll do my best to get the review going. You can join me for that, and we'll find out who retains what titles and who wins and who loses. Yeah, who loses, who loses. We'll cover it all right here on Total Nonstop Impact. Thanks for joining us tonight. Make sure on your way out, smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of our content hits your screen. Good night, folks.